Yo, good morning, bro. We're trying to do this live thing, day two. Let me get my charger. I'm gonna charge my phone just so I can like look at everything going on. It's so cold, man. I'm going live on my in my kitchen and high key, very high key. I need a uh, what is it called? Whew. I need a what is it called? I need a heater, man. I need a heater. I'm so freaking I'm so freaking cold, bro. So freaking cold, man. I need a heater, dude. Oof, let's look at this. Let's refresh these charts, dude. Am I getting stopped out? I think I am. I took this long. Oh yeah, just got stopped out. I took this long actually. So that means I already got stopped out. See that? I took this long like 15 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. I got stopped out. Watch this moonshot to the upside real quick. Good morning everybody. How's everybody doing today? Second day of going live. I'm going to try to keep this I'm gonna try to keep it to three charts. I think yesterday with the four charts was a little bit too much. So I'm gonna try to keep this a little bit cleaner, and I'll do three charts because I think that's like the sweet spot right here. Um, and I'll keep everything at like maybe the 5 minute because I think we'll be solid with the 5 minute chart. I want to see how everything starts reacting soon. So we're on the minute here. Spies dumping already pre-market. Nobody wants to be holding on the 5 minute right now. We'll do this on the 5 minute. Bitcoin. Actually, I don't care too much about Bitcoin. Let's run. Let's keep Tesla up here because I know Tesla's mooning. Tesla's doing really well pre-market. So I want to see what happens to this pre-market. Damn, look at SPY. SPY's really starting to drop here. SPY's really starting to drop hard. Let me see. Good morning, everybody. Happy to be back. Happy to be, the second day. Happy to for this to be the second day of my live. You are starting to dump extremely hard now. You're actually starting to accelerate really hard to the low side. So you're actually starting to accelerate super hard now to the low side. Dollar starting that push up, but yeah, just preparing a little bit. Want to match everything on my intervals. I think I can match the intervals. Interval? I think that's what it means. I think that what's a 5 minute interval. Let's switch to 15. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. That's what I wanted the interval here to match. So you are starting to see the dollar pump pretty hard right now. The SPY continually drops. It's at 397. More than likely, the regular SPY is going to be like at 396, I would think. That's my guess. 397. Yeah, it's starting to dump pretty hard. Look at that. You're starting to really start. You're accelerating down now, super hard. You're gonna up and up, and look at that. You dropped, you know, essentially $3 from 400 all the way down here. So you're gonna open up pretty ugly. You're gonna open up really, really. Look at that. It's still going, still dropping super hard. The dollar is actually starting to run up pretty hard right there. So we'll keep the time frame at 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is really good point. But look at that. You're really starting to see a really big drop there. So we'll see what happens at open if SPY actually pushes up or not. We'll see what's going on. I kind of want to look at AMC. I know AMC was like really high up. But yeah, that pre-market open is ugly. That pre-market open was really really horrible. I think AMC might continue to push up today, just because you do have earnings. So you might actually see this jump all the way up. But again, look at that. SPY is already just starting to dump super hard. I would expect the dollar to push up from here, but yeah, SPY's. Look at that. Look at that. That is ugly, ugly open, guys. You're at 397 on the SPX. That's one of the ugliest opens I think I've seen pre-market, man. TGT earnings were a dud. Oh, dude, if Target earnings were bad, that's a really bad indication of what's gonna happen. Tony, how's your freezing morning? What's up, man? It's cold, bro. It's cold. I don't know how cold it is right now. I think it's like 50 something degrees or something over here. Actually, I'll check right now. I'll check. Uh, it's currently It's currently 47 degrees in my city, which is pretty ridiculous. Look at that. You're still continuing that drop on SPY, which is absolutely insane. I really did not think you would open up this ugly. DXY keeps pushing up. Look at that. That's a horrible that's probably one of the ugliest opens I think I've ever seen. I think it's probably due to well, Target's pushing up pretty hard. Not really sure why we would think that. Well, I mean, if Target was a dud, I'm surprised that it actually popped up that hard. I'm really surprised about the SPY. I'm extremely surprised that SPY dropped this hard pre-market. Look at that. That's essentially your sell-off. You went to 400, huge drop to 397. Right? Really, really ugly. That's one of the ugliest opens, like I said, one of the ugliest opens I think I've seen in a while for SPY's open. Look at that. It's just continuing to drop. You're just continuing to sell off. There's really no slowdown here, which is pretty ugly. The dollar should be as soon as you see the dollar start dropping, I think that's a pretty good indication. You have a gap here at 104, but again, that's dude, look at that. One of the ugliest opens I think I've ever seen in my entire life. That's one of the ugliest opens I think. Easily one of the ugliest opens I've ever seen. That's so gross, dude. That's such an ugly open on SPY. It's still continuing. Look at that. It's accelerating lower. It's going lower to the downside. Ugly drop on SPY. Super ugly drop. Target's still going. Target's pumping up super hard. Dollar just accelerating now. So I mean, yeah, I really thought we were gonna drop super hard on the dollar. No, this is going ham, dude. Like now it's accelerating. Look at that. We run this on the hour. We run SPY on the hour. That's a disgusting drop, man. That's one of the look at that. You're still dropping hard on SPY. Yeah, everything is that was again, that's super ugly. I'd be extremely surprised if we actually do anything significant today, but just keep dropping low. That's a horrible drop. Target's still pushing to the upside super hard, but again, SPY, dude, that's one of the ugliest opens I've seen, I think, from pre-market. That sell-off right there is a really good indication of what's going on. And then the dollar still, if anything, this is even more bullish to the upside because this is ugly. Yeah, the SPX consistently hitting new lows. Look at that. That is ugly, bro. One of the ugliest opens I've ever seen in the market, to be honest. Like that $3 sell off pre-market into where we are now. That's ugly. SPY looks like it's. I mean, DXY. Yeah, consistent lows. Look at that. It's breaking everything. These sell-offs are disgusting. Nasty sell-off here on the SPY. Yeah, this is not recovering. I really thought we were gonna push up hard today, maybe to like 404, 406, a little bit higher. No, that bear pressure is significantly stronger than anything I've seen for in the recent future. That's a disgusting drop, man. Yeah, I don't see this recovering. Not soon, at least. Definitely not soon. This looks extremely ugly. Wow, you're still dropping on the SPY. I think I saw that there were gonna be like there's like news or something. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be only going live today for maybe like 2 hours or so. So I'm really not gonna be going live for all that much. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna be going live for too long. Today I'm only gonna be going live for around 2 hours. So maybe at like by 8:30 I'll probably be out of here because I have to do some stuff with my wife. But I think we're at a good spot right now. I'm probably gonna take more longs here just because I'm in Martingale. So, so I'm taking more longs. Took more longs. That was a nasty, nasty drop, man. Probably one of the nastiest drops I've seen. Yeah, so I just added longs here. Let me just update the chat. Sorry guys, I'm just updating my Patreon right now. What's going on? Just want to see where everybody's headed and what everybody's thinking. Target is doing significantly well. Yeah, Target's doing really, really well. Super pump. That push from DXY, was really nasty. You know, super nasty push. But you're starting to see a little bit of movement here to the upside. I don't know how much we're gonna recover today. You might actually see a pretty nice recovery. I don't know yet, but we'll see what's going on. Yeah, so we're starting to see a nice push here. I took longs down here on my Forex account, and I'm basically just martingale. So I want to see how far we can actually push today. Again, um, I think we might have given up the daily trigger. We still have it. We still have the daily trigger. So keep in mind, this is something that I only told my Patreon members. But if this daily trigger actually holds and we close this today, I will be whatever the close price is, whatever the close price is. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't say that. My target for tomorrow, if we close that, would be $4 above that. So if today, if we close like this, right? I think tomorrow we can hit 11. I think we can probably hit like a 401 if we actually close this. AMC is at $8. Not surprised. I do think AMC is going to run a little bit higher. I do not think it's going to break the top of the channel. Really doubt it breaks this pre-earnings. Personally, I think earnings are going to be complete dog poopy for AMC, so I am pretty short on AMC right now. I'm super super short on AMC, so we'll see how that goes. But again, my puts on AMC are for like a month out, so I really don't mind holding my puts. But yeah, AMC's running super hard. Not surprised that it's pushing. Just because of earnings, I think it's going to keep pushing towards that like maybe 840 level. So even call. I mean, I think it's too expensive. I think calls would have been great yesterday on any like low that it hit. So I think at any point, when what is it called? When AMC was actually here at like 750 ish, I think it would have been a really good idea to long because you would have written this pop to the upside, right? And it would have been a really good position. And I think it still has a long way to go. I think it's going to break those highs. But again, I think more than likely you're going to break this, push up today, and then I think you're going to drop super super hard for earnings because I think everybody's super hype on AMC right now, and I don't think it's going to do well. Right now, just waiting on SPX to do anything kind of significant here. Again, that's a big long tail, which I really really like, and it's not breaking these lows, so pretty happy with that. DXY continues to slowly push up a little bit, but I think the 5 minute is going to be pretty telling. If this actually manages to close a 5 minute bear trigger soon, you could actually push down to like a 104.5, possibly lower. But I think in the long term scheme of things, I think you might actually end up, closing bearish sometime soon on what is it called on the daily. But this is probably one of the nastiest openings I've seen for SPY. Super ugly. Again, super super ugly, disgusting. Look at that. Look at that pop on AMC. 840, right there. You're probably gonna see a continuation up right there. We'll see how SPY reacts. SPY might actually keep pushing towards the upside. If I would long, I'd probably long in the next 5 minutes on SPY. I might add more longs here actually. You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna add more longs here on SPY. SPY trade buy, and then add more on the Nasdaq trade buy. Dunzo. Yeah, if you were gonna short AMC, I'd easily short it here. I think AMC has a really good shot at just really getting rejected. Well, never mind. He actually broke it. So yeah, that top of the channel is being broken. You're officially in, what you would call, I guess, like price discovery. So this actually breaks. You actually start seeing some huge pushes up here. You can probably see by end of day today. You can probably see AMC. I mean, where's the like the previous resistance here? I'm trying to see where it actually had some resistance here before. Here, I mean, you might go all the way up to like 911 and then drop from there. Yeah, but this thing's moving pretty hard. But again, if I were gonna start, I would probably start shorting. I would probably start shorting AMC right here. I think if it drops, I think here's a really good spot where it starts dropping, to be honest. So I would definitely be open to shorting AMC right there. Look at that. Look at that rejection. I'd probably short this maybe like a month out puts. Just because I think earnings is going to be completely crap. So I would 100% short AMC here to the downside. Let me look at the chat because I haven't really looked at you guys. Morning. What's up, Denny? I like Apple for a bounce. Hammer Friday, inverted hammer yesterday. What's going on with Carvana, big dog? Let me see. Let me look at Apple first. I haven't seen Apple. Apple looks. It looks pretty okay. I mean, did you close this gap here? Almost. I mean, I would probably. Let me see. Actually, I don't know if I would long this yet. You still have a little bit of wiggle room to drop further down. It seems like you're on like a continuation of trend here. So you see this trend here, right? I would not be surprised to see Apple back at like 145. If you drop back to 145 and there's a little bit more like wiggle room to the upside, I definitely say long it. But it looks like here, it looks like you broke a significant trend here on the daily, right? So daily right here, trend broke. I could see this going back up to trend though, right? I mean, you did close the gap here, right, at 146. So I'd probably long this back up to like maybe over here somewhere because there was no retest. It doesn't look like there was a retest of trend at all, right? Came down, no retest. There's a gap here at like 153. So I'd probably start longing Apple to like 153 or so because yeah, this gap got filled. So I'd probably start longing Apple now to like 153. It looks like a really good place to start longing Apple. 5 minute. Let's see if we're starting to see any rejection on the SPY. Oh no, Apple's still there. Apple's going. Apple might come back and fill. There you go. There's that pop. So yeah, I'd definitely start longing Apple. Hit there whenever you get the chance. There goes SPY. So we're starting to see that push to the upside right there. So I'm really hoping we start pushing really hard. You're probably going to be closing. Look at that long tail. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So in about, I mean, whenever this actually closes a bull trigger here, I'd probably long this all the way to the upside. And I think for now, I think target for SPY, if this actually does it perfectly, I think today we're probably going to like a back to like 400, like a 406, 401. That would probably be target somewhere up here. So that's probably more than likely what I'm looking for, I think. And again, I do want the dollar to start dropping. It looks like it's probably going to be closing. Yeah, there you go. So the only thing is you did break these highs, which is kind of worrisome. But again, I need this to drop a lot further. SPY's going up. The dollar's coming back down. I want to like the dollar. Dollar is going to be closing a 4-hour bear in an hour 15 minutes. Yeah, I'd say I'm more bullish right now. Still pretty bullish to the upside on the SPY. I'd probably be shorting all of this on AMC like right now, to be honest. And then the dollar, I think it's going to come back here. But AMC, I definitely short right now. Let me look at Carvana though. Let me look at Carvana. Carvana. What's been going on with Carvana? Let me see. I mean, if you want to be risky, I'd probably say long this. To be honest, I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna come back down. Like, I mean, you're still kind of on trend here. I think the trend broke though. I think your trend on Carvana actually broke. Let me see. I mean, yeah, I think your trend broke. So I don't know if I would actually long this to be honest. It looks a little funky here because you're on trend. You broke that trend already, or did you actually? Let me make this a little bit better. This trend should actually be on the second, which is here. Yeah, so second trend would be right there. Yeah, look at that. SPY's popping now. Dollar is probably going to continue to drop super hard. So Carvana actually looks pretty solid here. You didn't break trend. I'd probably long this back to 4 hour. Where's my 8 hour? I want to see what the 8 hour is doing. 8 hour looks, yeah, dude, I'd probably long this. Carvana looks like it's probably going to pop back to, yeah, this looks like a solid entry. I mean, I'd wait a little bit. I'd wait for the trigger, but this actually looks like it might pop back to like, I don't know, somewhere around this area, like a 12, $13. That's what? What's eight times like a 50% gain on Carvana, I think? I think it could actually run up 50%. I don't know if it's actually going to drop super hard. I'm actually more bullish on Carvana than anything else. The weekly is bearish. right? But I think you pop one more time before dropping significantly. What does it usually do on the weekly? So the weekly triggers bear, and then it pop. Yeah, not be surprised if you actually pop all the way back up to like a $10 maybe somewhere around this range, maybe maybe like $16. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see that, to be honest. Not be surprised. So SPY definitely looks like it's pushing now. Dollar's dumping super hard. Super happy I took those. Super happy I added to my longs on the forex. We're gonna be closing that 15-minute bull trigger in about 13 minutes. So yeah, super happy. I want to see where my positions are. Come on, load, 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 load. There we go. There we go. There's the pop we're looking for. It just popped super hard again right now. Yeah. So we sold off a little bit on the SPY. If we actually manage to break this, there's an order block there at 398. If you manage to break this, you're going straight to 399, which I think we can do. Yeah, so we're starting to see a small sell-off on the SPY because you did hit that order block on the 15 minute. But again, 11 minutes till you actually close. You got to close this, and then I can definitely see a further push to the upside. Yeah, we're starting to sell off here. Yeah, I don't like when you do that. I don't like when you push up that hard and then you start selling off like right away like that. I really don't like when that happens because that means that there's a lot of sell pressure on these levels. You see that? You hit and then immediately you sell off hard. I really don't like that. I like seeing consistent pushes, slowdowns, and then consistent pushes. I don't like the big sell-offs, even though these are on a minute candle. DXY just broke the low, so this will probably keep pushing to the upside. Let me let me put this on the 5 minutes again because I want to keep track of everything. Carvana. Oh yeah, I forgot Carvana. All right, yeah, DXY dropped super hard. Yeah, this is breaking lows for sure. I definitely add more longs to SPX and Nasdaq because the dollar looks like it's gonna drop super hard. For Carvana, again, like I said, I do think it's a really good long here. I think just DCAing here, I think it's a really good chance that you pop back up to like a $15. So I would probably take that long. Maybe buy like a month out calls or something, but this definitely looks like you'll probably go to like $15. I would only take this long after the trigger hits, because keep in mind, after the trigger hits, you might see some sideways movement and then a push. But it seems like usually what happens is the daily. Where's my 8 hour? I don't even have the 8 hour anymore. Anyways, it looks like a good spot here. I'd probably set your stop somewhere maybe like around 554, but it looks pretty solid. I like Carvana as a long right now, short term, right? Not long term, but short term. I can definitely see Carvana push up super hard. I want to see where AMC's at. I want to see if AMC is doing anything cool. AMC, yeah, AMC selling off from that channel. Yeah, if you're gonna short, here's an easy short from 840 down to $8 or so. That's what? That's already a 5% sell off. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, that's what I don't like. I don't like these wicks on SPY because once you get these wicks, you start seeing the sell off here, and I don't like seeing these sell offs. So It's not pushing as hard as I wanted to. That 15 minute is not going to close that bull trigger, and I can definitely see this come all the way back down under here. So that's why I don't like seeing these long tails like immediately after the first push. I don't like seeing those long tails there. That mean that what's even more horrible is that you're seeing the dollar drop and the SPY drop, which is something that I really don't like seeing because that just means that there's an extremely huge amount of selling pressure on the SPY. Can you do TA on SoFi? Sure, bro. See, look at that. See, you're starting to see a bigger leg down on the XY, but you're also seeing some push down on the SPY again, which I do not like, because that means that even when the dollar is selling off, the SPY is selling off, which means that there's a ridiculously huge amount of selling pressure up here. Um, so this does not make me, as of right now, this does not make me confident at all. This might play out a little bit later, right? A little bit later, this might play out, but as of right now, I'm losing a lot of confidence in the SPY. I really thought we were going to push up hard, but yeah, this is making me not. I would not take any positions here. I'd probably wait a little bit because this can go either way right now. You can break these lows, or as soon as you start pushing up here, if you break this high of 399, you can go up super super hard, and you can probably squeeze out a bunch of people. Let's look at SoFi. Also, keep in mind that I will only be on today for about maybe 2 hours or so. So by 8:30 in the morning, I'll probably end the live. Just letting you guys know. SoFi. Damn, how long do these longs take from December to February? Wow, that's a really big long. It's a long time. I'm more prone to saying that it's probably going back to like $6. I don't think I need too much TA on SoFi right now. We have this gap at $6, and you've just been trading sideways on the 4 hour. So I definitely look at shorting SoFi to $6 short term. Longer term, you're probably going to go down lower. Longer term, I'd say probably down to like 464. Keep in mind I'm pretty bearish on the market overall. There you go. That's a nice pop I'm looking for. The XY started to drop. That's the acceleration we needed. I need to break this high, and then you'll see that push up super hard. But for SoFi, yeah, I'd look more into shorts than longing it, to be honest. I would not long it here. If anything, I'd start adding shorts to the market and look for it to come back to $6. Shopify. I love Shopify, man. I think Shopify was a really good. I think Shopify was at a really. I think I made one of the. I think I made a video on Shopify, right? Yeah. Pretty sure he made a video on Shopify. Yeah, I long Shopify this whole range. Yeah, look at that. You're gonna close the daily. You're gonna close a bullish trigger on the daily, right? And I'm pretty sure you're on a nice little trend here. There you go, nice little trend. Oh yeah, this is a perfect long right here. Perfect long. Right, you're on trend. You're gonna be closing a daily bull trigger. I'd probably long this all the way back to gap close at like $50 exactly. So that's what. That's probably gonna be a 10% move. What kind of move is that from here to there, from Shopify to up here? 23% move. Yeah, that's a pretty solid jump. I'd say you can probably make like 200% on options if you buy like a month out. But um, yeah, I definitely take this long all day long. There's like maybe like if you close this, there's maybe like a 90% chance that this closes today, later today. And usually from trends you have from what? From October to the highs, October to December, December 28th to February. So I definitely look at maybe like a month out calls, and you're looking at a push to $50. So maybe a month out, maybe a month and a half out. That's usually what happens, right? This direction is usually about a month. So month to month here, from low to high is probably a month or so. From low to high, probably you're gonna see another month. Maybe to fill this gap, maybe closer. But overall, it looks like you're gonna be closing that. It looks like you're gonna be going more towards the upside. Again, not really liking these long tail wicks, not liking these long tails on SPY. I do not like these at all. I want that 15-minute bull trigger to close. That's what I'm looking for. I want that 15-minute bull trigger to close, and then it'd be a lot happier. Again, DXY not breaking lows, but it's going to be closing that 15-minute bear trigger in about 411. So a nice VC there. But again, look at that. Look at that long tail there, dude. That's ugly. That's a really big sell off. I do not like that sell off there on SPY. So we'll see what's going on. What do you think about Cameco Corp? What's the ticker on that? Cameco Corp. Put the ticker in the chat and then I'll look into it. Can you do Meta? Meta. Man, I haven't looked at Meta in a long time. Meta. Yeah, look at that spy right there. That's early indication, bro. That looks ugly. Meta's popping super hard. I'm surprised it didn't have earnings, did it? Oh yeah, I definitely long Meta here. I really thought Meta was gonna come back down lower, but now it reacts super good to those daily triggers. So I'd probably go for it. Probably 90 to 116. I'd probably say it's gonna go up like another 25 bucks. So I'd put Meta at like $200 again, maybe within the next, you know, maybe probably within November to November, maybe within the next, month, like a month out calls for 200 bucks for Meta. I think those will probably hit. Yeah, Meta looks like it's gonna go up super hard. I definitely long Meta right here. It looks solid. Even with the gap, Meta looks like it's going to 200 bucks. I'd probably long it here for like a month out, and it looks pretty solid. So Meta, I think is going to like $200. DXY did not break these lows. Not happy with that. You can actually see this push up higher now. So overall, I am looking for a stronger push to the downside on SPY. I was thinking we were going to push up, but again, you know, we'll see. Because this needs to close in 2 minutes. Again, in 2 minutes, you're going to be closing this bear trigger on DXY. So again, we're just waiting now. We're waiting for 2 more minutes to see how everything starts to close. That's it. So yeah, Meta Vinkish. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, bro. Vinkish. Yeah, dude, I'm looking Meta. I can easily see Meta at 200 bucks within the next month or so. But keep in mind, CPI is next week, I think, right? So if it comes in really shitty, the whole market's gonna tank. I can guarantee you that. If so, TA says 200 bucks within a month, right? But keep in mind, CPI is 100% going to, CPI is 100% going to, uh, what is it called? CPI is going to 100% give you the direction of the market. So if CPI comes in shitty, it's you're gonna die. Yeah. So TA says long, but CPI comes in bad, everything's gonna dump. But I'd probably take the long on Meta up until CPI and then close out right before. ABNB thoughts. Yeah, Meta's going. Look at that. Meta's going. Meta's going. I'd easily long all that. ABNB. ABNB. How is ABNB doing? ABNB. I know that real estate has been recovering extremely well recently, and I actually really wanted to short this, right, and all these triggers, but as soon as I saw real estate and all the news about it being like recovering and things like that, I was like, oh, this looks shady, so I don't want to do anything. Airbnb, I don't know, man. I wouldn't touch it. I don't want to touch Airbnb. I feel like at any direction it's gonna be funky. I would probably short it though, but not until I get any like a trigger, right? Because we are gonna be closing the bear week soon on Airbnb. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. As soon as that happens, right, you do have pretty solid reactions the week after, right? Trigger, and then like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you start dumping. But overall, it's pretty weird. It's pretty funky. I don't know. I don't know what direction Airbnb is going from here. I wouldn't touch it because it's a little bit risky for me. I mean, if you want to long it, I say long it now. Whoops, let me go back. I don't want to do that. Go back. If you want to do anything with it, I'd probably say long it here because it just closed that gap. Maybe long it back up here. But yeah, it's funky, dude. I don't know if I would long it here. Yeah, so Airbnb, personally, I would probably stay away from it. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for on DXY. There's the break of the lows. We're gonna start pushing to the upside on SPY. If anybody wants to long, it's now. That's gonna keep pushing right there. The 15-minute more than likely will be there. You go. So in 14 minutes, you're actually gonna see a nice strong push. DXY just broke the low, so I'm gonna be adding more longs to my forex account right now. That's exactly what I was looking for. Adding more longs right now. Trade. Buy SPX trade. That's what I needed. I needed that low on the XY to break for me to long. So that's the push that I was looking for. So more than likely, I can definitely see us going up to possibly 400 on the SPY today, if not higher. Um, so we'll see. That's all I needed. All I needed was for that low on DXY to get broken. Added my longs. Now I can just chill for the rest of the day. More than likely in 58 minutes, you're going to be closing that bear trigger on DXY. Usually what happens is I like to go back. Again, if you want to join the Patreon, I don't think I have the. Do I have my Patreon? Where's my Patreon? There we go. Control, copy. If you want to join the Patreon, here's the link. Like I've told you guys before, I will be not nuking it, but so more sunsetting the Patreon because I am gonna switch the platform over to my own website, and I think that's probably the best direction. Um, what is it called? So I will be the Patreon is super great. I love the Patreon, but again, I am looking at more than likely moving all my strategies, moving everything to my own platform, and when I do that, everything's going to be extremely more expensive. So, I'm not going to say, it'd be a good idea to join the Patreon now because when I do end up creating my own platform, all my strategies, everything, I'm not going to go for anything under than like 500, 700 bucks, I think. And right now, everything looks pretty solid. You know, right now, I think my Patreon's like $10 a month, which is ridiculously cheap in my opinion. Airbnb. Yeah, Airbnb wouldn't touch it. If you want a long, cool, I personally wouldn't touch it. DXY confirmation broke those lows. I think it's going to go lower. I think after about 1 hour, I think you're going to start seeing DXY push a lot lower. And this trigger here is probably going to take us up super hard. And I think we're in a really good position for the whole market to squeeze to the upside. I just added longs to my Forex account, so definitely pretty confident right now that we're gonna shoot up in about 11 minutes, right? So I'm waiting for confirmation. That's it. Just waiting for confirmation. I don't want to do anything ahead of time. Oh yeah, hit the like button, guys. Thanks, Flair. I keep forgetting to like tell people that. If you guys can hit the like button, definitely helps. Definitely helps the channel grow. I'm only doing this up until Thursday. As some of you guys may or may not know, I am what is it called? I got a new job that I'm starting on Monday. So for now, and what is it called? You know, uh, I follow this YouTuber named Fit Traders, and he charges $1,100 a year or 129 a month. Fucking hell, dude! I should I should start charging that, man. There's the pop right there. That's crazy, bro. Like oh, that's not what I was looking for. I created my Patreon because I wasn't even gonna make one, right? I wasn't even gonna make a Patreon. The only reason I created it is because everybody asked me to create it because people wanted to join and people wanted me to start teaching them stuff, right? So I didn't create it. The only reason I created my Patreon is because I had a lot of comments on YouTube, maybe about a year or two ago saying, "Hey man, when are you gonna make a Patreon? We want to follow you more. We want to support. We want to do this. We want to do that," which is fantastic, right? I'm super happy that we're getting all the support, that I'm getting all the support, which is crazy. And you broke these highs, so just letting you guys know, highs broken. Order block right here is probably gonna get broken. Next stop is probably going to be somewhere at 399. So yeah, I'm looking for 399 right now. But yeah, like I did not expect to have a Patreon. I did not expect my YouTube to blow up and stuff and everything. And started off in TikTok, then YouTube, and then now this. Um, what is it called? And I was just like, you know what? Like I'm only going to charge $10 a month because some people may not be able to afford you know, like like $50 a month or anything. I thought it was crazy that people were charging this, and some people were actually paying this, which is crazy. And people in my Patreon are making $10,000. Like I'm not, we're not like, people in my Patreon, like in the chat, like we're not making like $5, $100, $10, dude. Like we're making like thousands of dollars a day. Like these guys are making 5K, 10K, a couple $1,000s every single day, which is ridiculous to me, right? So that's why I'm like, you know what, dude, I think I provide like my strategies and everything is just, I think I've been underselling my stuff for so long that, I didn't, I just, I wanted the support. I didn't know how to handle this. And now that I know that I've been underselling myself, it just, I have to offer, it has to be more. I can't continue this without, building my own platform outside of YouTube, my own website, and then starting to sell everything for, you know, I'd be honest, 500, $750, like a one-time payment, you get everything. You can make that back in the day looking at how everybody in my Patreon is doing and how much they've grown, like it's crazy, man. Like Flair's doing stupid amounts every single day, right? Flair's doing crazy amounts. Like Carlos is doing crazy. Like it's nuts, man. Ticker name Door. I remember writing on you TikTok asking to give me lessons. Beautiful to see what you've done for many. Keep up the good work. Oh, dude, thanks, Marcos. Marcos has been from day one, man. I love Marcos, man. He's been, dude. Me and Marcos go back for like years, bro. Me and Marcos go back for so freaking long, bro. Like I love Marcos. I love Flair. Everybody that's been the OG. There's that pop that we were looking for. There's that rejection on MC. Again, lows are breaking for the DXY. Really, really, really good time to start seeing these pushes, and we actually are going to be closing that 15-minute bull trigger on SPY in about 7 minutes. So everybody, if you guys want to, still a really good place to long. So you know, like definitely don't think that you missed the boat. 7 more minutes till confirmation, and then we kind of go from there. So we'll see what's going on. Um, for AMC, like I said before, just because I have it up on the chart, I do think AMC is going to have really shitty earnings. Just looking at previous historical earnings and data, it just seems like it's going to do really poorly. So I'm 100% shorting all of this right now. I'm shorting everything, everything. I don't think the earnings is going to do well. Again, that's just me guessing. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do anything. I don't know how they're going to do well. But if they do, obviously, it's TA on XRP. If they do, damn it, why did I do that? If AMC does well, then it'd be a super big surprise to me. But you know, hi, good morning. Shoes? Just regular shoes. Yeah, I didn't even shower because I figured I might as well just go live instead of showering.
What time did you go live?
I'm sorry.
What time did you start?
Uh, like 6:15 ish. Yeah, I mean, I'm only gonna be live till like 8:30 today, so I figured I'd go live a little bit earlier.
You can go till 9,
Till 9. Well, I still need a shower
huh?
because I haven't showered yet, so I'll probably only go till like 8:30, and then we
Going,
can.
Mama, going. Yeah, going.
Oh, can you guys hear my daughter? Big shout out to my wife for going to go check up on her and stuff. See you later, Carlos. Have a great day, bro. Sup, Tony? I thought only power hour today. I wanted to only do power hour. But I run every single day in the mornings. I'm pretty sure you guys already know, and I wanted to do. I think I'm gonna stay till 8:30. I think 8:30, and then I'm gonna go shower, and then I think me and my wife have something to do at like 9, 10 in the morning. So I think at 8:30 I'm probably gonna be out of here, and then if I have time, if we're back by 12 o'clock, then I will probably come back on the live just to because I mean again I'm not really gonna have a lot like another chance to go live during the day. So I'd rather take the chance now and go live and hang out with you guys because like I said, I'm really only doing this till Thursday, and then Friday me and my wife fly out to Portland, um and then we fly out to Portland till Sunday, and then on Sunday um we what is it called, and then on Monday, sorry, on Monday I start my new job, so I'm going to be a little bit busy with that. Really big sell off on the SPY there, you guys can see that. Pretty big drop there. Let's look at the 1 minute. Huge, huge, huge drop right there. That's a big sell off right there. Are you kidding me? Do I not have any battery right now? Bro, how does my battery run out that fast? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Yeah, so that was a nice push to the upside, but dude, I do not like that. I do not like that sell off right there. That big sell off in what, like 4 minutes? XRP's going down, pushing the dollar up. There you go. I am half expecting this. Yeah, there you go. Just broke lows, probably coming down to 390. You're probably coming down to 396, 397 again. That was a big sell off right there. I do not like that sell off at all. The 5 minute is triggering bear. The 15 minute is probably not gonna. Yeah, there it is. 15 minute not gonna close. That's why you wait for confirmation. Yeah, this whole push up. Yeah, this I really thought we were gonna go up there. These long tails here are not doing it for me. That's crazy. The fact that you can the fact that you can change up on the market that fast is insane to me, to be honest. Like, we were up here. I was thinking we were gonna push super hard. Nope. It decides to just completely sell off, and now it looks like we're going back down to 396. So it's so crazy how fast the market can change up. And this can be just like one or two big sellers here, and that's why we drop off so hard. But that's crazy that we just sold off like that. That's a big sell off. Do you guys live? Do you guys live trade on Patreon and share your plays? Yeah, we're basically trading, from the morning till the afternoon. Everybody shares. I mean, I don't share my plays all that often, but everybody kind of has an idea of what I'm doing. Everybody just kind of trading on their own thing. I'm not a signal person, right? I don't give signals. I just teach you guys how to trade, and then everybody just talks about what they think is going to happen. Also, question about your indicator. Technically, that 15 minute has to close, which is in 7 minutes, to be a better confirmation to go long, correct? If I go long now, it's technically too early and a little too risky. Yes, correct. I only do things on confirmation. Um, this has to close. And again, it just gave it up, right? You gave it up here. Let me see if I can come down here and, man, why is this here? Look at that big sell off right there. So we move the chart. You see how you get that little indicator here on the 15 minute, right? Your entry after this would have been right here on 397. If you would have entered this, you would have gone all the way up. Same thing here. Perfect entry right there. You would have pushed up a little bit, and then you probably would have gotten stopped somewhere at like 398 or something, right? But then you would have made up for that taking this long, pushing all the way up. So yeah, you do need confirmation. I never take anything without confirmation. Um, so really don't. I mean, if you're using the indicators, if you're part of the Patreon and you're using the indicators, always wait for confirmation. It makes no sense to take anything without knowing where the market is actually going to go. Let me see. Can this be considered a? Oh, nice. A little bit on the risky side, but on the minute we do have PD on the minute. Again, this is just if people are on the Patreon, they know exactly what that is. I'm not gonna share the strategy, but you do have PD on the minute right now, so we'll see how that's going. Dollar looks like it's gonna drop again. I'm looking for another break of lows because that sell off was I did not want that sell off to happen. Right, that sell off was a little is pretty concerning, to be honest. And then XRP Flair, if you're still here, sorry, bro. It took me a little bit longer. Yeah, dude, short. I mean, you close the bear trigger here, so I would definitely short everything on XRP. I don't really need to do any TA. Considering the fact that it's you've been selling off. I mean, you've been just trading sideways, right? You would have been entry here at 34. You would have exited out probably at like 40, maybe somewhere here like at 40, 41 cents. Sell off. You're probably gonna come back to like maybe like a 31 cents. You're probably going back to like 31 cents. I would not be surprised. Yeah, I don't need to do too much TA on that. I think you're going to be doing pretty. Oh man, yeah. Look at that. That's horrible. I do not like that sell off on SPY. Keep in mind, the dollar is breaking lows and the SPY is still selling off. Like somebody needs to come in and buy all of this, right? You got to buy all of that for to be confident about this. People are probably longing here. You're probably having people longing like right there, like to the upside. Again, 15 minute. There you go. Again, 14 minutes and 40 seconds for this to close. You're just waiting for confirmation. You're just trading sideways now. And it looks like you're starting to sell off here a little bit, right? Looks like you're starting to sell off. So if this actually sells off, you're going all the way back down to 396. If this doesn't push from here, right, can almost guarantee you're going to go back to 396 right here. You're going to break these lows, come down to, come down, break this, come down to 396. The next level here you're probably looking at somewhere around this range of like 395, 394. So keep in mind, this breaks, you're going all the way down. Technically, let me see. on the hour, technically you did break some pretty nice support there on the hour. So definitely looks pretty ugly. Not gonna lie. The 4 hour still pretty bearish, right? 4 hours bearish. I mean, you don't have like an actual significant like trigger or anything, but I mean, so far it just looks ugly. Like, I mean, you had a nice little pop up there, but this whole thing looks disgusting, dude. Like the fact that you're selling off that hard, look at that. Yeah, you're gonna sell off. You just broke lows. You're going all the way back down to 396, 397. I can almost guarantee you that. Yeah, so that did not play out at all. I really thought that we were gonna jump up super hard. That's not gonna play out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna sell off really hard right now. Pretty sure you're gonna accelerate lower. Yeah, you need a really big push to the upside. Don't think it's gonna happen. I think as of right now, we're probably going to like 396. Super ugly. Unless you close this confirmation, then great. But I don't know. I think it might give it up. There you go. Just broke lows. Probably gonna come back down to here. There is acceleration right there. Told you. Yeah. There we go. So we're probably going a lot lower. AMC is up. Uh, did it break the channel? Not yet. You haven't broken channel there. You haven't broken channel yet. I'd short AMC all of this. I'm shorting all of this on AMC. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not doing anything else. I would short all of this back to like $5 probably. Depends how bad earnings is. Ugh. I just sleep.
I feel like I didn't. I tossed and turned. But I
Did
think
you?
it was my fault for showering late. I think it was
Because of
my
your
wet
hair? Oh,
I'm gonna make a shake for her.
that's fine.
I just
Fine. I'd like toss and turn a little bit, but nothing too
you
crazy.
snored even on your side.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Maybe
that I
you were
snored.
tired. I don't know.
Tired. I don't know if I was tired. Maybe because I painted a little bit before I went to bed.
Maybe.
And I'll probably start painting a little bit more right now too.
Yeah. I don't know.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time are we leaving? Like 10 or 9:30?
I'm hoping to be
Be
out
there.
of here
Well, what time are we hoping to be there? At 10?
like 9:30,
9:30?
9:45.
Then we need to leave here at 9. So that means I
Maybe
gotta
like
cut
9:45.
9:45.
Sure, as long as we get there by 10.
Then I gotta
it's
stop
fine.
going live around 8:20ish.
No, it's fine as
Something.
long as we get there by 10.
By
No
10?
later than 10.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll stop at 8:30.
Okay.
I'll stop going live at 8:30. I gotta go get my charger because I don't even know how my computer got like.
Where is it?
I'll go get it. It's fine.
I see a little stem.
A what?
A little stem with flowers. Look. Little baby sprout.
I heard that putting something on top of it will make it grow faster.
Yeah, it's like a little greenhouse.
Greenhouse thing, right?
Like a plastic,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, and then putting something heavy on top too. That's what I heard.
Something heavy?
Heavy, yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. Good morning. Dinosaur. Yes, mama, baby dinosaur.
Do you want me to make you a shake or something?
No, I'll make it after you're done. Honey, don't worry. I go over there and she's like, baby dino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that baby shark stuff?
It's bomb.
Pink. Oh, no wonder. I was like, it looks all like it's all like the same thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What did I put in her shake? I forgot.
Man, this is like super hard to. I feel like I'm gonna break this stuff. Oh, I gotta change that outlet for sure.
Yeah.
That one feels like
I
there's
got
like.
for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like it feels like there's like something stuck in there. today. Yeah, when we come back, I can probably do it. Especially now that it's not
I
raining.
want it all done and ready before Thursday.
Yeah, we can get it done by then. I can do it today. We just need to cut the power off for a while.
Well, that and like the shells. So if we can get it on the way, let's grab it.
Stop by
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out.
Hey guys, I'm back. So 8 minutes. 8 minutes for that trigger. Looks like we're not selling off, so super happy about that. You might see that push to 400. It's still early. I mean, you're only an hour in, so nothing really crazy going on. We're just kind of trading sideways, to be honest. You know, how's everybody's day going? Is it cold where you guys are at? Because over here it's pretty chilly, and you know, it's not bad. Good morning, Tony. Do you want a coffee? I did my taxes and got a headache. I need like 4 coffees now. We haven't done our taxes yet. But I would very much like a coffee. I still have the one that Yo got me in the car. Let me get that off your way. Do you need a press here?
I'm just opening the thing.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Should I drink coffee though? I don't have anything in my system. I don't know if drinking the coffee is a good idea.
I mean, you drink what is it?
The pre-workout?
Yep.
Oh yeah, but that's already like
On an empty
it's like
stomach.
on an empty stomach. It's true. This
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There.
oh.
That's good.
I mean, you can see how cold it is outside from all the thingy. Sorry guys, I was talking to the wife. Man, if you guys want to buy me a coffee, I would more than be happy to take any super chats, bro. If anyone else to buy me a coffee, I'll take it, man. I'll go buy some coffee right now. What do you think about PLTR? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Let me see. PLTR. First of all, so let's look at the weekly. Yeah, this thing's going down, bro. This thing's gonna probably shoot down super hard next week. Yeah, like on average, you're looking like from what 979 to 851, and then here on this pressure down, you're looking at another, from close at 730 something down to 702. So yeah, I'm looking for you're probably going down to like 744 next week. More than likely, I would not be surprised to see PLTR like 660 in like a week or two. Yeah, I definitely say short it. I definitely say short it super hard to the downside. Yeah, I don't need to do too much TA on PLTR. It just looks like it's gonna go down. I would be shorting all of PLTR next week. DXY again starting to come back down. That's that pop on the SPY that we're looking for. I should probably look at Apple and stuff and see where like Apple, Tesla. Again, you're really just kind of chilling here. There's no real movement. The dollar dropped significantly. So longer term, I am really bearish on the dollar right now. Probably drop it down to like 103.9, somewhere right here. I'm looking for the dollar to drop somewhere right there. This should actually be changed. I think this trend should actually be like like here or something. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm looking for the dollar to probably come back down to like a 104, 103.9, somewhere like here. Somewhere around this area. That's what I'm looking for on the dollar. But again, SPY, again, super crappy movement. It's not really doing anything. It's just chilling, man. I'm waiting for this to push up super hard, and it's not really doing anything. So it's just crappy movement all over. It makes me regret doing anything right now. Meta's probably... Is Meta still going? I know we looked at Meta. Meta is just, yeah, everything is just kind of chilling. It's been kind of boring today. That sell-off in the morning was disgusting, though. I'll be completely honest. That was like one of the ugliest opens I think I've ever seen. But again, I haven't been live, so it's probably like the first time I actually see a sell-off like that live. And then DXY is breaking the low. There you go. DXY is breaking that low. SPY's popping again. That's going to be pretty solid confirmation there. So just waiting for confirmation. Again, you're waiting 4 more minutes for that to close, and then if you want to, you can run it up however you want. Plain coffee or hazelnut coffee? Which is your favorite? I'll take a hazelnut coffee, man. Para un chocolatito. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, bro. I'll go to Well, not Starbucks. I'll probably go somewhere else to buy chocolate. But thanks, bro. I always appreciate all the super chats and stuff. Since it's cold, dude. Super cold, man. So I really appreciate anything that you guys can like throw my way and stuff, so I can buy some coffee and you know buy my wife some coffee too. Thanks, guys. I always appreciate the super chats. Damn, Tony, I forgot you speak Spanish. um, I speak Spanish. Yeah, I don't know how to say to that honestly, but yeah, yeah, I speak Spanish all the. I mean, not all the time. I usually only really speak it with my dad, and then like sometimes with like my wife and stuff. Um, but yeah, speak Spanish all the time, bro. Um, you guys need to join the Patreon. It's worth every cent. And if you're serious about learning, Tony's vids are very informative. Yo, thanks, Mike, for that. Big shout out to Mike. If you guys do want to join the Patreon, it's pinned in the top. It's a lot. I think I'm telling you guys right now. I'm underselling myself. If you guys want to be grandfathered in, do it now. Because I'm not lying when I say that I'm gonna bump these up to like 500, $700. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. I don't want to hide anything. Again, super underselling it. I think right now is like the perfect time to grab everything. If you guys want to, if you guys want to and can and have like if you guys can support that purchase, then fantastic. If you guys can't, then I don't want to say I recommend you guys saving up. It's I You can just talk to anybody from the Patreon. Everybody says it's worth it, so it's all on you guys. Buffalo. Try doing the tea in Spanish right now. The té. Hold on, that Spanish was too clean. Well, I mean, I am Mexican. I'm surprised that everybody is surprised. Try doing the T. Oh, the TA in Spanish. Oh, I'm in the Patreon, but I can't find the indicators. Go. It should be a pin post, man. LA Red Live, bro. It should be a pin post. Just search through. I think you can search for it as well, but it should be a pin post. Where can I buy Tony Tone? I mean, you can join the Patreon. So, yep, I'm good, Gamer. You can go to the Patreon. You can find everything there before I like sunset the whole thing. Um, you can. Oh, big sell off right there. Big sell off on. There you go. That's ugly, man. What? This is not one to push up hard. Yeah, this is super ugly. You're not closing that 15-minute, bro. Yeah, look. I'm telling you, some of these big algos or some big money always does things like this where they prevent these closes. I'm telling you, there's big money that's involved. I found there's like something here. Look at that. There's that sell off right there. Almost guaranteed because we're selling off like that. You might actually cancel this out fully. Look at that. Somebody doesn't want this to close. I'm telling you, man. This triggers something on like big money or algos or something. DXY starting to pop super hard there. It's crazy, bro. The way that these things like fall in like coincidence and stuff. It's super nasty. Like DXY with that big pump, right? The 15-minute with that close right here. Oh, did we close? I think we closed. We closed. So yeah, if you wanted a long, that's confirmation. Um, a good setup for this, right, would be probably something like this. I mean, unless you like sell off super hard, right, and that's like a false trigger, which it can be, right? It always happens. So you probably run this up. Stop loss probably under this wick right here. And then you would take this position to the upside. And again, what you can do is again, I'm just kind of showing you guys like a really simple like method here. So again, you could probably run this to the highs. So what, that's $30 in 4 hours. You can probably run that same forecast here, like roughly around these lows here. So 4 hours, like $30, like right 30.77, I'd say like right there. Yeah, that's fine. I'd say that would probably be your that'd probably be your trade right there. Run this up a little bit here. And again, if this breaks to the, if you actually break these highs, which you can, you're more than likely going up even higher. So yeah, it's really everything's just trading sideways. I would take this long just because that's confirmation. The 5 minutes gonna go bullish as well too. So I would definitely take this long here. If anybody wants to long, that's pretty easy confirmation right there. So in about 4 hours, I'd say 7. So like around 11:30, 12 o'clock, you might actually see like a $400, like back to 399, $400 SPX. And here, let me see, we can get a 3 minute here. 3 minute here. Yeah, because the dollar doesn't want to drop. It's really just been trading sideways, to be honest, for like an hour and a half. But yeah, I take this long because we just had confirmation. If it works out, great. But really, I mean, if you took a long here on just like regular position, you're only risking you're risking 0.19%. So you're risking 0.19% of whatever your account is. So if you're trading with $100, you're risking, what's 1%? Like $1. You're risking maybe like 19 cents. You're risking like 19 cents if you're trading with $100. Again, you can leverage this position and stuff, but the risk here is extremely small. It's a 3-to-1 R&R. So if you're risking $100, you can make $300, right? See DXY starting to push up. So we'll see what happens here with SPY. If you do nothing here, right? If you actually give this indicator and you do nothing but trade sideways, that's a very bad signal. Horrible, horrible signal. So again, if you do not bounce up from here, chances are we are going to see 396 lows, right? Very high chance, especially with the dollar still pushing to the upside. AMC got rejected, starting to come back down. So again, I'm shorting all of this on AMC because I do not think it's going to break, and I think it's going to come right back down. Where can I buy? Do you live in Anaheim? I do not live in Anaheim. I'm not gonna say what city I live in, but I do not live in Anaheim. I'll tell you that much. I don't live in Anaheim. You know, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that private because I don't know if you guys are a bunch of weirdos and stuff, right? So I don't want anybody knowing where I live, bro. I mean, I'm sure you guys will be fine. No one's gonna do anything to me, but still, I don't know how everybody is. Um, and yeah, I don't want you guys like murdering me or something. So I don't live in Anaheim though. Man, I tried doing TA in Spanish. Damn, dude. I want to. I mean, I could do TA in Spanish, maybe. I just don't know like I don't know how I would like make. I don't know how. That's my daughter. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know how I would do like the lingo and stuff. I don't. Um, I mean, maybe I should start like a "but I'm not a trader" Spanish or something. I think that might work out. um, I've been thinking about it though. I've been thinking about converting all of my videos into like Spanish and stuff, or at least adding Spanish subtitles or something like that. So wouldn't be a bad idea. But it feels weird. I don't know how. I don't know how I would talk about this in Spanish. I can just talk and then maybe just to see what happens. AMC starting that sell off. Did you go to the living room too? Hi, Mama. Yeah, I was like, you should have done it here. It's okay. You should have done it here. It would have been fine.
And then I'm gonna blend twice.
Twice? Oh, okay.
Because
That's
I
okay.
do
Take your
one
time.
for her before the vitamins and stuff. ¿Quieres sushi? I'm going. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Quieres sushi? I'm here to wait. Are you ready? Thank you. Okay.
Hearing your little girl say "mama" just made me smile. Can't wait to tell my boys. Can't wait till my boys says full sentences. Oh, dude, yeah, she. It's cute, man. I mean, I love hearing her talk. To be honest, especially I know you have I know you have a little boy, so man, it's gonna be fun. How old is your? I know your little boy is a little bit younger than my daughter, I think, um, or I don't remember how old he is, but yeah, dude, just hearing them talk is crazy, man. I love hearing like seeing her like do.
Funny.
It's funny, yeah. Like hearing her talk and like it's funny because you like other people don't understand what she's saying sometimes. Like maybe she says it like in a weird way and stuff, but we know exactly what she's saying. Like she loves Buzz, right? She's in this thing where she loves Buzz and Woody
Yeah.
right now, and she calls Woody Wooey, and she calls Buzz Lightyear Bayou. But I mean,
That's like
nobody,
her
because
saying
that's how
Lightyear.
that's how she says it, right? And we understand how like everything that she says, but other people don't. So they're like, wait, Bayou, like why is she talking about like New Orleans and stuff, right? Um, it's awesome, man. I can't wait till I can't wait till she starts with full sentences. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun. But yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. I love seeing her grow up. It's super awesome. Um, although I'm sad though because I don't want her to grow up. Like I think right now she's like the perfect size. Oh, there's that pop we're looking for. So if you guys would have took that long here, you would have been in profit already. So pretty nice pop there. Don't like that the daughter's moving up as well. So this is kind of funky for now. Again, trend or right now target right now is going to be 399 to like 401, so that's what I'm looking for today in about 4 hours or so. That's target. If this plays out perfectly, I will be looking for like 400 to like 401, but it seems like anything here is being sold off. But again, everybody should be in longs right now. That's really it. You should have been in longs since like 7:30 in the morning as of 8 minutes ago. You should have been in longs right now. You're still early though. If anybody wants longs, again, still early. You can probably set your stops at like 397, maybe under this wick right here, and then you can just take that long to the upside. But yeah, normally everything should be longs right now. Um, we damn weirdos don't pop out of nowhere at Tony's house with the coffee mug. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I don't mind telling people where I live, but I don't know you guys. You guys are still like, I mean, you guys are awesome, and I love everybody. You guys are cool, but I don't know, man. What if you guys are murderers and shit? Like I don't want to tell you guys my address, and then you guys come over here and start murdering me and stuff, right? Like, I don't want to be the front page of like the local news, and everybody's all like, oh yeah, like local YouTuber, like small YouTuber gets murdered by revealing his address or something. Like I don't want that. I don't want people like murdering me and stuff, bro. Like I don't want that. That's not cool. Where's Tesla? Tesla's chilling. Look at this huge gap on Tesla, man. Look at that. From 197 all the way up to 201. Like, this has to get filled, bro. Like, you gotta fill that eventually. That's nasty. Where's GME? Again, SPY, not doing anything. It's really not doing anything. Again, part of me thinks that you're probably gonna get stopped out, but everything here is being sold off. Like, everything's getting sold off. Like, anything like that. Dollar is pumping. Dollar's starting to get really strong here. Um, you know, this needs to sell off hard. I need the dollar to come down super super hard. It makes no sense to for anything
Are you
else.
ready? Okay.
Where's the daily on the dollar? The dollar closed bearish on the daily. So overall everything should be coming down longer term. You should come down a lot harder, especially in 19 minutes. So yeah, so you're gonna be closing a bear, like a fresh bear here. I can probably see another sell-off soon for the dollar. So yeah, I definitely say stay long in the market. There's the pop. So again, we're just waiting to see how this plays out. Everybody should be in longs right now as of 7:30, I think. So you should be in longs for like 11 minutes now. Dollar's super pumping now, so that is super scary. So I mean, I would probably think that all this is gonna be absorbed. There's gonna be a huge sell-off to the low side because dollar pumping and the SPY pumping is not making me happy at all. I'd probably look at selling all of this to be honest, because if the dollar's pushing up this hard, I definitely think that we're gonna sell off down to 396. Yeah, the dollar pushing like that does not make me confident in this move at all. But we'll see how this plays out. You should still technically just be in longs right now. Only longs, nothing else.
¿Qué quieres, mamá?
Went in for a quick one. Yeah, again, everybody should be in longs, but this dollar here is making me super scared. So it's just about waiting. Hi, mamá. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué quieres, mamá?
No, eso ahorita
Eso es muy es too early, mamá. Eso ahorita no.
Open a bag of plantains.
Plantains?
Yeah.
You know where they are?
They're in there. That's like
In
almost
here?
next.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, they're already out. Here, mamá.
That one?
Yeah, this one? ¿Este quieres? No. ¿Cuál
No,
quieres?
it's too early for the other one.
No te podemos dar el otro, mamá. We can't give you the other one.
Al ratito.
Yeah. You don't want these? No? Okay.
¿Quieres aguacate? Mamá, ¿quieres aguacate? Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
make an avocado.
It's cold.
Okay, ¿quieres peanut butter?
Mama, you want peanut butter, mama? You want peanut butter,
Yeah.
mama?
¿Qué te trajo Nina ayer?
Oh, I took a bite out of it yesterday.
Yeah, bet you.
I saw it coming home after, and then I'm like, oh, that looks pretty good, and I just took like a big chunk of a bite.
Yummy, is it good, mamá? Ahorita te voy a hacer un peanut butter sandwich.
Hey guys, yeah, looks like this isn't playing out. Looks like we're gonna sell off. I mean, 4 hours still bearish, so again, would not be surprised. So really, it's just chilling. I mean, market's not really doing much. Let me see. GameStop is showing a 4-hour bull trigger. So I mean, I'd probably long GameStop here in about 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'd probably long this. Maybe back to $21 or so. But really, there's just nothing going on. Everything's just kind of chilling. I'm not really used to trading like intra hour, or however you would call this. I mean, I usually hold my stuff for like, like days, to be honest. So it feels weird that I'm looking at the market and stuff. I feel like, and I was telling my chat yesterday that I feel like because I'm so focused in the market right now, that it's actually preventing me from making like better decisions, just because I'm so like hyper focused on like the 5 minutes or exactly what's going on. I'm like, usually I just look at like the 4 hour, 8 hour daily, and I just kind of use that as my general direction. So while I am in longs right now, I should probably be shorting all of this, to be honest, just because the 4 hour is still pretty bearish, right? It's starting to switch a little bit, right? But for the most part, I would most definitely just be like more of a bear here, because you have a pretty big, what is it called? You have a pretty big. Oh yeah, I don't want that. You have a pretty big range here, right? Your range is from 401 to 394, so this whole range here is pretty big. So I don't know. Trading off of any of this is just, there's really nothing that can happen right now. It's just moves. The hour is bearish, right? The hour is bearish, so I would definitely just look into more shorts. I think we're probably going back to 394. If I look at this more longer term, like a couple of hours, this definitely looks like we're going back to 394. So I should probably be shorting all this, especially with the dollar pumping like that, right? Nice little long wick there. There you go. That's the drop off right there. See, you're starting to see that sell off. 5 minute is going to close bearish. canceled everything. Yeah, you're probably gonna come down a little bit more down to like here and stuff. Just seems very likely, to be honest. Whoops. Yeah, no, like this is all cool and stuff, but again, trading intra hour like during the market, like I'm not very much used to this just because I usually trade like on days on end, right? Like I usually trade on like like higher time frames. So I don't recommend anybody trade like on these like intra hour or like intraday. I think it's too much, and you're basically making decisions off of super small like moves and stuff, which I absolutely hate. 5 minute. So you're starting to sell off there. So yeah, if I had a guess, you're not really moving here. It looks like you're probably gonna come back down to, yeah. I'd say definitely coming back down to the lows of more than likely 394. It looks like you're gonna sell off from here. So super crazy to think that, but yeah, not too much movement today. Give that baby her avocado. Oh yeah, yeah. I think my wife made her the avocado and stuff. 7:48. I have another 45 minutes on the live here, hanging out with you guys. So far, just chilling. You know, man, this is um, going live is cool, but man, this is like, I don't know how people do this all day, man. I'll be honest. Like, people doing this all day is kind of crazy. Like, I don't know how they like react. So like, you know, you need to wait hours for positions to go. I'd rather just look at something, make a trade, and then come back in like 5 hours and see if it played out. This is crazy. Yeah, there's like it's like no movement, man. I mean, usually the way that I trade is like maybe a couple of days out, like a couple of days out and stuff. Yeah, like I'm telling you, man, this whole like intra hour trading and stuff, this is crazy, man. How do people like watch all this stuff? Ah, okay, no wonder. Yeah, I mean, um, yeah, because I think just doing this for like because I know what's his name, trading fraternity. I know Josh. I know he does this all day, man. And man, I don't know how he does this all day. Super props to him, man, because this is a lot of work. Like just watching the market for you know, wow, look at that huge pop on. Look at that huge pop on the DXY. That is a massive, massive candle on the dollar right there. Yeah, if you break this high right here, that it's game over. You're gonna see a big drop on the market. You're already starting to see a small sell off there on SPY. Look at that. That is ugly. Yeah, that 15 minute is not gonna play out. You see that big candle push down. Look at that. That's disgusting, bro. I might take an L on the longs that I added here, just because it's like it's just not playing out. Yeah, the market wants to sell off super hard. I should have been short and just been waiting, to be honest. But yeah, this looks ugly. That dollar pop is crazy. I can't imagine how hard it is to trade intraday. Like any little move, you're like, oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. I can't, man. I can't. It's hard to do that. I can't do that. See, like looking at this, just looking at this chart, right? Like at the 4 hour on SPY, I would have looked at this and I would have been like, you know what? I want to short the market right now. Like I want to short everything, and I would have probably been shorting since like 397, like up here at 397.8. I would have probably been shorting right now, been in profit instead of trying to run everything on like minute by minute because you are selling off right there. Tesla selling off again. super high chance that everything just kind of sells off right now. Look at that big sell off right there on the SPY. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see us back here like 394 today, right? Not be surprised to see us back there. That is a very, very hard push on the DXY. Yeah, so yeah, intraday trading is super hard, man. I don't know how people do this, bro. Like this is super hard. Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll be on for like another 30 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna call it a day, and you know, I'll call it a day, and I will go shower, and then me and my wife can head out to wherever we're gonna go. Let me see. Where's the daily on this? Where's the projection here? Here is the see. Look at that. The daily's still gonna close bullish, so I wouldn't have done any trading till like the end of day today. At the end of today, I would have probably long the market. I would have probably long the market end of day, and then tomorrow we could have probably seen something. But it looks like you're gonna trade sideways up until CPI next week. Honestly, it looks like you're just gonna stay at, you're gonna stay here, maybe go back to like a 401, 402. But just looking at this whole range here, like this looks like you're just gonna trade sideways. I mean, you're really just trading between here. What is this? Like 402 to like here, like this whole range here, right? If you go on the daily, this is my prophecy chart, right? It's never been wrong. Never been wrong. I mean, I don't know I don't know where it's gonna go, but so far it looks like we're gonna be closing at 399 right here. So just literally sideways from 416 down to like 400 here until next CPI. And then I think, right, if we had to like predict this further, right? Because it's usually that's what it is. It's towards CPI. How far are these? I want to measure this. There we go. Measure from here to, that's what, 42 days? Cool. So, vertical line here to, like, let's go like, I think that might be sort of similar. So we'll do that. 42 days is, let's do another 42 days. 42 days. 42 days. Oh, so I pushed it a little bit. That's fine. So this should actually be moved one more over. There you go. And if I'm thinking that this is going to be the next stop, you add it right there. Oh, wait, actually, whoops, I don't want to do that. Go back. We actually need to duplicate it. So this, where's the... Here we go. So this, we're looking for... Let me see. I put it down here somewhere where it doesn't like really... Indicators, alert replay. Yeah, I don't need all this stuff. I'll do it like right here. You can set it up there. So this one, I want to duplicate it. We'll clone this because the next stop, if we're thinking that it's going to hit here, right? There we go. This, clone this. I gotta go to the bathroom because I've got to go pee pretty bad, right? Again, here. Right there, and then here. Clone this. Clone this down here. Right there. So if we're seeing that we're going to actually just trade sideways here to 399, your next targets would be 423, 385, and then 357. Personally, because I do think that the CPI is going to come in really bad, I actually think this is going to be the most likely scenario at 357. I think that 357 is going to be hitting by April 26th. I think that's going to be the most likely scenario. So that is my prophecy chart. You guys can rewind that and then, check it again yourselves, but that's the prophecy chart right there. It's never been wrong. There we go. I'm expecting a bigger drop on SPY and the NASDAQ because you just had a big pop on the dollar. Dollar's still going. So again, super, super bearish right now on the whole market right now. Big switch up. We'll see what happens. I mean, it looks really ugly. Just intraday, looking at this just intraday, I'm like, I don't know if I would do anything here. I mean, technically, you'd still be in longs. Like, you're not technically out of that initial long that you were here. Your stops would have been somewhere like at 396, somewhere around this. But It looks like you're going lower. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know how people do this every single day. Yeah, so 30 more minutes, and I'll probably be out of here. Just cause there's, to be honest, I don't know how people are trading this every day. It's just you're just looking at like small movements here and there, bro. It's crazy. Is today Tuesday? I think today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Oh, I got plenty of time. I kind of want to add more shorts to AMC, to be honest. Look at that big pop on DXY. Big pop. Yeah, dude, I would not be. I mean, yes, it still says to long here, right? You would have been long from here. Still not been stopped out, but dude, just looking at the dollar, like I'm expecting a huge drop right now on the market. Like, I'm surprised they're not dropping super hard right now. Really surprised. Where's crypto at? Where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin. About the 4 hour. Bitcoin looks like it's gonna be going up a little bit more. I mean, after dropping like this much and stuff. You might see 24.3 again before dropping again. So if you do come up here, I'm gonna short all of this. I think Bitcoin's gonna go down super hard. I'm gonna short everything. Again, all I'm really looking for is this at the end of the day. If this closes, I'm looking for a $4 move to the upside tomorrow. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm looking for 4010, whatever the close price of today is. So whatever today closes, if we close on confirmation, tomorrow I'm looking at $4 to the upside at whatever the closes. But again, just super boring, super boring day today, man. There's like nothing going on. Again, a lot of long wicks here. So you know what? I'm gonna make my shake here because there's like nothing else going on. I'll put AMC here for you guys if anybody wants to watch that ticker, and especially because I'm pretty short on AMC, so I want to see where this thing. I want to see where this thing is going. Pretty sure I'm in profit because I shorted at 8:30, so I'm pretty sure my puts are. I have to be in the green. 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be live for another 30 minutes, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. Gonna go shower, and then gonna hang out with the family. You guys hear big noises? That's just me making my shake. I'll be right back, guys. Ugh. Oh, really good. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a nice pop. Glad I come back to that. 398. So, all right, cool. So it looks like we're back in profit again. Everybody should be long at 7:30, so not bad. So we'll see how this turns out. Target is still somewhere in like the 400, 401 range by like 11:30, 12 o'clock or so. So you should still be in longs. Nobody should have gone stopped out. Stop should have been like at 3968 here under this wick. So far, so good. It's kind of a boring day though. I mean, really chilling. It's still really early in the day. I think Apple goes Apple hammer Friday, inverted hammer yesterday, and today fills gap. It's gonna move up. Apple. Yeah, I know Apple was closing that gap, right? I know Apple looked like it had it had a big gap to fill. I think it closed the gap. Yeah, Apple's starting to move too. Would it close? It would have been a yeah, solid entry would have been here actually, right here at like 147. So you've probably been a little bit at break even. I mean, SPY got a break. I mean, SPX. I wanted to break that 3987, but DXY is coming down. So far things are looking pretty solid. So far things are doing pretty good. Not bad. Movement's doing pretty well. Again, if you guys took the long, you guys would have been long since at 7:30. I think would have been long, so you would have been in profit right now. This and again, uh, you're probably gonna push to 399 and then 4010 by the end of the day. At least that's target. Can we push up super hard? Yeah, I'm telling. Like I told you guys earlier, we definitely feel. I mean, I can definitely see us being pretty squeezy. And again, I'm really only looking for the SPX to close a bullish day trigger, and then a $4 move tomorrow, whatever close of today is. The 30-minute looks like it's going to be closing in 21 minutes, so that's more confirmation towards the upside. Really, it's just, I mean, just waiting, really. Nothing crazy happening right now. Where am I at on my Forex? It's up. It's not bad. I will be I will be making my shake, guys. I will see you guys in like 2 minutes. It's 8:08, so I would be. If you don't mind, can you explain how why the DXY moves the markets? Yeah, it's very. I mean, it's very simple, right? Um, a strong dollar equals a weak market. A weak market equals a strong dollar. Um, and it's more so because if you have a strong dollar, that means that your dollar that means that you can buy. Um, Peace out, Tony. See you in the chat. Oh, I'll see you later, Danny. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Always appreciate the love, man. We'll leave this here. But man, I'm forgetting everything about my economics class. So the dollar being stronger, right, essentially makes everything else more expensive. I forgot how it was. Let me look this up because I don't want to give you wrong information. To be honest, dollar going up, economics. Yeah, there's like a very simple explanation for this. Dollar going up, economics. What happens to the economy when the dollar goes up? The strong dollar feeds into inflation pressure abroad further because food and energy expenditure makes up a larger energy. No, that's not it. That's not what I was looking for. Strong dollar, strengthening U.S. dollar means it can buy more of a foreign. Oh, that's what I was looking for. So strong dollar means that you can actually buy more of a foreign currency. When you have a weak dollar, it means that you actually have a lot of foreign investments coming into the U.S. So essentially, what that means is when you have the dollar spiking up super hard, it makes everything expensive for the rest of the world. So if the dollar goes up 10%, that means that everything up for the rest of the world outside of the US is now 10% more expensive. So why would anybody come in trying to buy things from the US when everything is 10-20% more expensive, right? If the dollar goes from $90, right, to like a 110, immediately that's like you're buying everything for 10-20% of what is it called, of a higher cost. And that not only does it mean that you're buying just general goods, but it means that you're buying the stock market at a 10-20% premium. So that's generally what happens when the dollar goes up. It just makes foreign money have to pay a premium to afford more stock, to afford more goods. And when the dollar comes down, that means that every versus currency against the U.S. dollar is essentially, you're buying everything cheaper with money outside of the U.S. So that's probably the easiest explanation that I can give you is when the dollar goes up, it's more expensive for anybody outside of the US to buy stuff from the US, including US stocks. They're paying a premium. When the dollar goes down, that means that the versus currency outside of the US is a lot stronger, which means that they can come in to the US market and start buying a bunch of stuff. So essentially what this means is if the dollar is strong, you should really be looking at buying foreign investment, right? So if the dollar here is at like 104, 105, 110, 120, you should be looking at investing your money outside of the US because you're generally getting a 10-20% discount on whatever is, whatever everything is selling at. I think that is probably the simplest way that I can explain it, to be honest. But I got 15 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna go shower and I'm gonna call it a day. Ah, I got the chills. How are you guys holding up?
Good. I
Yeah.
need to start getting ready too.
Okay. I'm probably gonna paint. I'm probably gonna paint Jocelyn. They're leaving.
You're gonna paint?
Yeah, I'll paint for like maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I'll what is it called? and then I'll shower. Yeah.
Do you want to take out the shelf?
The what ones?
Or not
Yeah,
cover?
I'll take him out.
No, let me clear it.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Let's see. Also, do you know why sometimes dollar and SPY go up at the same time? Is it to fake out some traders before going the correct way? Not really. I mean, it's just your general price action. Yeah, I mean, longer term, they're gonna correlate like in the complete opposite way. I mean, but shorter term, they don't have to match exactly 1 to 1, right? Um, if you have like a really big push down on the dollar, then generally, yes, you see that opposite move on the SPY or just the regular market. But um, the correlation really is over a long period of time. So maybe it might not be to the second or even to the hour, but generally that's just what it is, right? I mean, it doesn't have to correlate. I just like looking at the dollar because, I'd say that like 95% of the time, you can really map the dollar to the SPY almost like 9 times out of 10. Right? It's not perfectly matched up, but like I said, 9 times out of 10, you can match it pretty well. 15 minutes for that 30 minute to close, right? After the 30 minutes, you start seeing some nice pushes. So for here, you went from 397 all the way up to 399. So you could possibly see a move to 401, which is basically target to the end of the day. So we can probably end the day at like a 401 today. And if we do end the day at 401, the 4 hour might actually close bullish. The 3 hour is already, the 3 hour actually closed bullish. So maybe we could see some nice pushes to the upside here. What happened historically? So we had a big push there. Generally, it's what from 397 to 400. Oh my god! Did she fall?
No.
Oh. 400 to here. Yeah, I'd say the 3 hour close bullish there. So I definitely say I'm more bullish to the upside right now. 4 hour, yeah, we can. I'm telling you, it's just. I mean, it's really just about here. I'd say you can probably, like I said, 401. You can probably end the day at 401. That's what I'm looking for, right? You're really starting to see that push now on the SPY. Yeah, let me make my shake. I'm gonna make my shake, and then I'll come back to this. So I have 15 more minutes, and then I'll come back. Ugh. Bunny, do you guys want a little bit of shake?
No, I already ate.
Shake? Okay. Did you break highs? Yeah, you broke highs. That's probably pretty solid confirmation that you're gonna keep going. So yeah, I'd say we probably end the day at like 401 or something. Wouldn't be a bad trade at all. Also, let me check up on AMC because I need this thing to drop. I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop. I'll tell you that right now. Like I'm like 98% sure that it's gonna die from here and go all the way back down to like $6 in like a day. What? What happened?
When you toss it in the compost.
Oh yeah, I threw it in the compost and then immediately I'm like, oh, I know you're gonna give me that.
You didn't throw it in the compost bin.
No, is it?
I don't.
Let it go.
I think it's attached to them.
Careful. Here.
Oh, you know what? I feel like.
Oh yeah, it's attached from here somewhere.
I think it's just attached to. See? I think it like dug in. This one.
Let me see.
Like, push it that way and then pull it this way.
Oh, you can't because it's all like attached. So this should be able to just come off like that.
Oh wait, let me see.
Because look, this comes off, but this should come off.
Okay, let me take a look.
But you know what?
If they drilled it in, let me go for the drill.
I think it's drilled in, but
Or for the screwdriver.
I think it's drilled in here.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Let me see.
Or check from under.
Come out from here. Hold on. Oh yeah,
I think it's that one. Yeah, let me grab this.
Yeah, it's drilled in for sure.
Yeah, let me grab it.
Just bring a regular screwdriver. I should be able to take it out myself. Are we still pushing? We're just chilling. I'm gonna make my shake, guys, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Still be here though. Tony, before you go, are you staying bullish 404 by tomorrow? That's only if we close the daily bull trigger. I think we will. I think there's like a 98% chance we will. But again, whatever today's closes, if we close at 401 today, then tomorrow I'll be looking for like a 405. I hope that helps. Yep, I'm good, Gammer. So I hope that helps you out. Yeah, whatever today's closes, which I'm pretty positive we're gonna close that daily bull trigger. If we close a SPY or the SPX today at like 401, for example, tomorrow I'll be looking for a 405. Hope that answers your question. What did she do?
Set her down y por eso niña castigada.
Really? What? Where did she go?
No, I just put the blanket on her. I think that woke her up early. Oh, got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Just stop. She's on the beanbag?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you just pull it out?
I unscrewed it a little and
Oh, okay. Here, hold on.
oh, it's not even, I think.
Yeah, it feels it's not.
You know what?
You know what? They
impressed
paint.
with how they
Well, this
painted
is,
around it. I know.
yeah. You're impressed with how this is built?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my dad built it a long time ago. You know what? I'll probably just put this outside because it's going to take up too much room here, no?
Well,
Oh, wait, I'll put it by the
put it in the
stove.
hallway or somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put it right here, actually. That's my, you see? Right here. It should be fine right here.
Okay.
Is this not where you want it to go?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh. Yeah, I think it'll be fine there.
Let me just clean it up while you do your thing.
Okay, let me just make the shake and then... Are we pushing? What a boring day today, man. Never mind, that answers the question. Ooh. Still here, guys. We're just updating the closet. Pantry.
The pantry. I'm gonna go change and go move the car because the sweep.
I'll go move it right now. It's fine. It'd be super cool if I could do this all day, every day. It'd be super cool if I could get like a salary for going on like YouTube and stuff. Like if somebody was paying me, you
That
know,
would be great.
to like just do this for like 2-3 hours, like I'd do this every day.
I love that.
I think it would be awesome. Then we can build out a studio for the Robo-advisors too.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Man, that's a whole lot of.
You know what I like about the brown eggs? They break perfectly right in the center.
My theory is that they're healthier than the white ones.
Healthier?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they are. They're probably raised better. They're stronger. We're eating the stronger chicks of the farm. I mean, they break perfectly. Like the white ones, like they like break every like they're not that strong where it, like works well. And then the brown ones, you break it and it immediately just like it breaks right away. Crap.
Sorry.
Do you have any more blueberries?
Yeah, I just put them in the freezer.
Oh, in the
Right
freezer?
there, they're right in front of me.
Oh, I see. Ooh. It's cold box. What's up, guys? Still here. I think I overdid it with the blueberries.
It has to be
I'll wash the dishes right now too.
Oh, yeah, we can look at that. Okay, I'm back.
Hi, Mama. Oh, that's a thick boy today.
Okay, good. Yes. No cookie. ¿Quieres una cookie? ¿Quieres una cookie? Yeah. Okay, vamos por una cookie. Okay. Mande mi corazón. Oh, ¿tienes moco? Okay. A ver, vamos a limpiarte ese moco. Okay. Órale, moco, órale.
Run, Mama, run. Oh, hey guys, I'm back. Whew, it's cold, man. It's still cold. Just finished my shake. Was hanging out with the wifey for a little bit. We'll see where this takes us. I'll probably be on for. I mean, it's 8:30. I'll probably be on for a little bit longer, and then I will, and then I'll probably, call it a day. But nice little push there. We'll see how we push from here. We might see again. It's still super early. It's 8:30 right now, so really, really early right now. Um, you know, again, I'm looking for 401 by the end of the day. It seems like if you guys took that 15-minute long with me, you guys should already be in profit right now. I don't know if you guys took calls or longs or whatever, but that should already be in profit. So not bad at all. You can probably adjust your stops maybe to like somewhere here in the middle, that like 397 or whatever, or probably break even, to be honest. There, you're starting to see that push again right there. The dollar's not doing much, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from here. I'll stay on for another 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll kind of go ahead and do that. What I did want to do is, I kind of wanted to start maybe like I know like I take a lot of my live stuff from Josh from trading fraternity. So big shout out to him. I've been watching him for a long time, and he started calling a bunch of people. Like he would do like the live. I think he would do like the something at 11, where he would just talk to like a bunch of people over the phone and stuff, which I thought was super cool. Um, and I think I kind of want to do that. I might try that maybe tomorrow if I have more time. Um, so I'm definitely interested at maybe like talking to you guys over the phone and stuff one of these days, just because I think it's pretty cool. 30 minute is going to close in 2 minutes. So if anybody wanted to add more longs, that would be a good time to do it. So it looks like we are going to be pushing a little bit harder to the upside. Everything else is just chilling. AMC is just chilling. I'm telling you guys, I've been short on AMC since 8:38. I think we're gonna keep coming down super hard. The 4 hour on the SPX is looking pretty decent. Let me see the 3 hour. 3 hour is bullish on SPX. What about the 2 hour? 2 hour should be looking pretty bullish, I think, as well. So the 2 hour's been, there you go. You're going to be closing a 2 hour and 30 minutes on SPX. So I'm definitely more bullish to the upside on SPX. And for AMC, obviously you have this big channel here. You've been riding it up this whole way. It reacts super well. I'd say not to the 2 hour. Let's go with the 4 hour. 4 hour seems like it reacts really well to the 4 hour. So as soon as the 4 hour closes somewhere down here, it'd be a really good time to short. I mean, you would have probably shorted here on the 4 hour, and you would have not. That would have been a horrible trade, right? Obviously, that wouldn't have played out. But you know, really good idea to short around this top of the channel here for AMC. Yeah, dollar is going to be closing in 3 hours and 30 minutes. A bear trigger on the 4 hour again. It looks like we're going down. So I think DXY is coming down here to 104, 103.9. I do think AMC is going to drop all the way down to like under $5. And I do think SPY right now is probably headed to like a 401 by the end of the day. So we'll see what's going on. We'll see how everything kind of plays out. You're starting to sell off here. This is this is actually a bear PD right here. If anybody wants to take this from the chat, bear PD showing up. I'm not gonna, I mean, obviously, if you guys know what it is, then cool, but this is technically a real bear PD showing up in SPX right now. So that'd be a really good short right there. 8:33. Nice. We've been going on for 2 hours now. Super good. All right, guys. Just drinking my shake. Um, quick recap of the market. I think we might end the day today at 401. We'll see what happens. We are selling off here. We could go all the way down back to 397, but I mean it's been a really slow day today. This whole week has just been pretty boring. Not gonna lie, it's nothing but sideways trading. I think we might just trade sideways for till CPI. But to give you guys like the last bit of what I'm looking for, if we do end up closing this bull trigger by the end of day today, whatever price we close at, I'm looking for a $4 push to the upside for tomorrow. So if today we close at 398, tomorrow I'll be looking for 8, 9, 10, 11, 398, like a 402. Um, yeah. So if we close at 398 today, I will be looking for like a 402 tomorrow and stuff. We'll see what happens. Long day today. The 30-minute just closed bullish about 5 minutes ago. The 5 minute is on a bear entry right now. So if this doesn't play out, it'd be great because I actually want us to go up hard. AMC, I've been short since $8 and like 8.39 cents. I do think AMC is going to have really bad earnings. I really do not think that they're going to do well today. So we'll see what happens there. I think overnight you actually do close a 4-hour bull trigger, and by tomorrow I do expect to see a nice push, nice run back to like 401, 402 or so by tomorrow. So dollar, I am expecting the dollar to close a 4-hour bear trigger overnight, possibly later today, dump all the way down to 104 or possibly 103.9. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end the live there. It's been super fun hanging out with you guys for the first 2 hours. I think I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. If I finish everything that I'm gonna do by 12 o'clock, I'll probably come back and go back. I'll probably come back and go live from 12 up until AMC earnings because I really want to see where I really want to see how that turns out. But thank you to everybody. You guys have been fantastic. Always enjoy coming into these early streams. 2 hours I think is fantastic. I really like the setup, honestly. Coming on for 2 hours and then coming back like at 12 or so. I think that's going to be a really good thing. I like that a lot. So for those of you guys that are still watching, thank you very much. Appreciate all the love. And with that being said, I will see you guys later. Peace.